Hello Ford Expedition Forum. Just want to put a big shout out to you guys. You're doing an excellent job with this forum all about expeditions. Ton of guys, all the information I ever need all in one spot, really helpful. And finally, after fucking a year, finally gonna make this video showing you what my expedition looks like with the roof rack and some blueprints that are soon to come. First off, I want to give a big shout out to some of the admins, Walnuts, Solissimo, and Baker. If you guys ever have questions with electronics, that guy's a genius. So let's get into it here. This is my 98 Ford Expedition. Comes factory with air ride. I put a 3-inch body lift on it and 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack. They are come out to be a 35 or a 315 75/16 on American Outlaw buckshot rims. Put a brush guard on it from Weston, recovery chains, threw that on, and now for the best part, this is my roof rack, custom made. I think it looks pretty good on the as far as the size goes. Couldn't find anything I liked online, so being a welder, I drew up something and made it. That's a full-size matching spare on the top. That's another reason why I built this roof rack, is because for the simple fact, after I got rid of the stock tires, I needed a spare since it's a 4x4, and it really didn't fit underneath anymore. So I had a roof rack was the easiest solution, and it looks badass. But the measurements for it are 80 inches long by 48 inches wide. It is made of 1-inch square tubing. As you can see right in the middle there, it's 6 inches tall, made with flattened expanded steel. You can get regular expanded steel, but it's a little sharper, and I figured if my tire is going to be rattling around up there, I don't want it to get shredded. Flattened steel is it's a little smoother, and it doesn't have those sharp edges. It's a little more user-friendly since I'm going to be crawling up in there. I throw snowboards up there, help people move, shit like that. It's not so, you won't lose a finger up there. It's a 3/4 inch expanded steel. That's the thickness of that's how wide the diamonds are. And in the center, they're 4-inch supports. The overall height is 6 inches. That's all I need. I don't know if you want to go any larger, but again, this is all custom. This is just my brainchild. So, and the important thing is that this all slips into the factory hardware. You all have this right in there. That's the gutter. That's what's on your roof rack, or that's what's on your roof. The luggage rack, I suppose. Now what I did was right here. You can see on this is one of the support members for the expanded steel deck. What I did was I welded a little piece of angle. You can see there, a little piece of angle to the side of the tube. And then I drilled a hole through the tube, and that bolt, that little bolt in there, that is an M8. It's a metric bolt that has 8 threads per centimeter or millimeter. There's 4 of them. There's another one back here. And this measurement is really important. Well, I had a little trouble with this. I did put the holes 42 inches on center. Problem was they're a little off by like an 1/8 inch. So what I ended up doing is slotting them. Now, if you'll see right here, with the gutter, you have infinite variables forward and back. Now what happened was, when I put that hole exactly on center, it was about an 1/8 inch off. So what I'd recommend is not just put a hole, but put a 1/2 inch slot left and right to give it a little more play. It helped me out. So if you're going to make one, I would recommend doing the same thing. So, and this is, again, the whole roof rack can slide forward and backwards because of how it's positioned inside of this, how the Expedition's roof luggage rack works. Excuse me. Other than that, it's just a big box, 48 inches wide, 80 inches long, and 6 inches tall. Made of 1-inch square tubing and expanded steel. And these right here, just again, there's no specific measurement for it. I just told the place after they cut it, I'd eye it up myself. So it's just kind of in the center, and then in the back here for my tire, there's one going. The others are going horizontal. This is an additional one going vertical underneath the tire to accept the weight. The thing's almost 160 fucking pounds. So there it is. That's the roof rack. That's everything I can pretty much show you. Not a whole lot went into it, but the total cost for me for the materials to get cut was $283. The big ticket stuff was the expanded steel. So there it is. Pretty soon there's going to be some 5 KCs up there. 4 more down there in the brush guard. I like my Ford. I like the Expedition. Hopefully I'll upgrade to an Excursion someday, but there's the roof rack again. 42 inches on center is the main measurement. That's how wide the bolts the holes will have to be to thread into the factory hardware on your luggage rack. 42 inches. Now what I would recommend, again, you put a 1/2 inch slot, which means that on that 42 inch mark, you go 1/4 inch to the left and 1/4 inch to the right to allow a little more play, and everything will slide right in. Works really nice. I've almost hit a few deer, so I slammed on the brakes real hard. This has been up there for a year. Everything is still up there. It's almost 250, probably 300 pounds up there. Most of it's the tire. That roof rack, I think, only weighs about 35 pounds. It was really light. So hopefully you guys like it. I hope this will make it easier for you to make your own or have a local weld shop build it for you. I think it looks great. So there it is. Love you, bye.